Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Today, two teams from the even bigger Big Ten clash, a conference that now stretches the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one. As we'll see, the Oregon Ducks taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide. Swag, he kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. Right down at the running back. That's good enough to move the sticks.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Hurtado. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Dogs will crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Ducks offense is on the move now. On first down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Hands off to the left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Furtado. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Can he make it to the marker? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And he starts out of bounds just short of the end zone. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Running a quarterback sneak here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. Simple play. They rely on the quarterback to sneak it across the goal line.
Yep, the big boys up front helped quite a bit with the quarterback up front. Gave him a nice push. Works for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possession. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Receiver makes the catch. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And completion makes it second and short. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 21.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Receivers are bunched together. Looking downfield. It's Hurtado. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Get your hands a little shaky.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's a QB sneak. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. 1st and 10 play coming up.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he fields it inside the 15. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half.
35, Georgia, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Rhodes. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On the
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Nice conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. Quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looking downfield, it's Furtado. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
42, Georgia, 32.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought he's going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And the Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Hurtado. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hits the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly, going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's third down for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Scanning the field. It's Hurtado. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got... Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Hurtado. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Gets into the end zone. The two-point conversion makes it a 5-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw now on first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now...
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The Bulldogs looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's O'Grady. Good enough for first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. A handoff to the back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Looking to pass, it's Hurtado. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for two and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Catch made on the left side. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
The pass attempt falls incomplete. It's second down.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So now on comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, really entertaining, right? It was fun one to call.